Hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 12 of Go Battle League. This time around, we are going to be taking on the Psychic Cup, which features none other than, you guessed it, Psychic type Pokemon. Yay! Yeah, there are definitely a good amount of main staples available, pretty meta-defining Pokemon that have shot its way up the ranks in Psychic Cup. Bronzong's definitely a good one with that steel typing. Metagross might be a little bit too glass cannon-y but steel typing helps. Victini actually shot up really well in the rankings, and we actually do have one that's prepped for the upcoming sets, spoiler alert, so I'm looking forward to trying that one out. Yeah, you know, the usuals: Hypno, Gardevoir, they're all everyone's hanging about. Everyone's trying to avoid psychic type moves like they're the plague. But such is the monotype cup life, I guess. Sorry, but in any event, yeah, so today we're going to do 4 sets of battles in Psychic Cup. Time permitting, 4 sets of battles, and yeah, we'll see if we can put our own psychic abilities to the test. Yeah, no psychic abilities, unfortunately, for myself, but who knows, we might be able to predict a move here or there. I'm, if anything, predicting a good amount of Bronzong to appear during our time, but you know, anything can happen. Sorry, anyway, enough with the tangents. Let's go ahead and jump right into the battles after quick status update in terms of our rank ups in season 12. Excuse me. Admittedly, I haven't really done any battles since the Little Jungle Cup we did last week, so right now we're currently sitting at 22 wins out of 35 battles. Current longest win streak is 7, and we're currently sitting at a fairly comfortable rank 8. So fingers crossed we'll be able to at least make it to rank 11 by the end of tonight. But again, we'll see how it goes. In order to see how it goes, we'll go ahead and jump into those basic rewards. We're going to go ahead and jump into the Psychic Cup. And first set of Pokemon is featuring the ever meta-present Victini. But first, we're going to be leading with Cresselia, rocking Psycho Cut as its fast move, and the ever spammy Grass Knot, at least with Psycho Cut. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty spammy as its charge move. In the middle, we have Victini rocking Quick Attack as its fast move. And V-Create and Overheat, I believe, are its charge moves. Luckily, we actually did have enough candies to give it a second charge move, so I'm pretty happy about that. And finally, closing out, we have Latias rocking Dragon Breath and Outrage. Sorry. Dragon type move, charge move, Outrage. So yeah, actually we're starting off on a very legendary foot. I've never actually realized. I guess legendary and mythical foot. Did not dawn on me that we were starting that way, but hey, I guess we got a good theme going for this one. Let's see if that theme carries us to some good wins for today as we look for our first set, or our first battle in this set. Yeah, curious how this is all gonna go. I guess we'll find out as we go into match number 1 against Delanxious. Alright, Delanxious, what do you got? First round is gonna be up against a Hoopa. Hoopa coming in very solid with the ghost typing. Unfortunately for it, it's rocking Astonish, which is, while still doing super effective damage, tends not to be the greatest of fast moves to have. It is doing a fair amount of damage though, so I will give it that. I will go ahead and shield out here just in case Hoopa happens to be rocking Shadow Ball. It is indeed Rockin' Shadow Ball. Good thing we shielded out there. Let's go ahead and fire off another Grass Cannon. Grass Cannon? Grass Knot their way. Can you imagine a Grass Cannon? What in the world would that even look like? I don't even know. But with that, let's go ahead and see if we can fire off. Yep, we can fire off one final Grass Knot their way. We'll either take out the second shield or take out their Hoopa. Oh, we do actually manage to take out the second shield, so I'll take that. With that, I'm going to bring in Latias. I'm going to try and see if Latias can tank out a Shadow Ball. I'm not 100% sure if it can. The answer is no. With that, I'm going to go ahead and bring back the Cresselia to just farm away the Hoopa. R.I.P. Latias. You attempted to tank that. There was an attempt. There was an attempt. Well, in any event, the next mon that they have is Behem. Rockin' Confusion. Fortunately, we do have some good neutral damage in the form of Grass Knot coming their way. Ooh, getting them well into the yellow there. Alright. With that, they're going to be firing off another charge move. We'll go ahead and shield out just to keep my Cresselia alive for a little bit longer. Just because we have Grass Knot already at the ready. So with that, we'll go ahead and fire that off their way. Let's actually go ahead and stay at the grate. Oh, well, we killed the Behem anyway. So there goes that. Alright, but with that, they're going to be closing out with a Rapidash. Into which case, I am going to go ahead and bring in the Victini. And with that, Rapidash coming in hot with the Body Slam. Going in with the Body Slam spams. And with that, I'm assuming it's going to be another Body Slam. Yep. Gonna bring me well into the red there. But it's okay. We do have Overheat at the ready, which, fingers crossed, should be enough to clear out the Rapidash, unless it's tankier than I thought it would be. We got ourselves the research updates, which tells me that we did indeed secure victory number 1 of this set. Excuse me. So with that, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so far off to a good start. Definitely got a little bit close for comfort there, more than I was expecting, but let's see if we can keep this win streak going against Lego Freak 81. It's okay, I too am a connoisseur of Legos. And with that, they're starting out with a Bronzong, into which case I am going to switch out for my Victini, into which case they're going to switch out for a Lunatone. Okay. That does definitely spell trouble for my poor Victini, who is going to be rocks down, unfortunately. Into which case I'm going to now bring back the Cresselia. I'm going to go ahead and fire a Grass Knot their way. We'll either clear out the Unitone or clear out a shield, depending on how they're feeling. Okay, we do manage to clear out their second shield, mind you. So, take that. Take that. And with that, well, they're going to be firing Psychic our way. Didn't really need to shield that one, but you know, it's good to be prepared nonetheless. Alright, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Grass Knot their way. This should clear out the Lunatone. Oh, nope, actually, it does not. With that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Latias, who is able to farm down the remainder of Lunatone. Thank you. With that, they're going to bring back Bronzong, who is going to be striking with a vengeance with Payback. With that, while I'm not able to do any super effective damage with any of my moves in particular, I'm hoping I should be able to do at least some decent, not very effective damage with Outrage. Yep, we got them at the very least well into the red, so I will take that. And with that, looks like they're going to go ahead and finish off my Latias here. RIP, you have served well. And with that, we're closing. Hopefully, we're able to farm away the Bronzong. Yes, we are. Bronzong is no more, so the final mon to deal with is going to be an Oranguru. The monkey has arrived. Ooh, and it is tanky. It is tanky. And with that, we are able to fire off one final grass knot, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get to a third one before they get to their charge move. So I'm thinking this might possibly, yep, looks like this is indeed the end for us. We tried our best, but we just didn't succeed. Yeah, so unfortunately, the monkey has cleared the Cresselia. The gorilla has won. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Alright, so at the very least, we are now currently tied 1 win, 1 loss. Let's see if we can knock it back into the positive as we go into match number 3 against Ruto. Alright, Ruto, what do you got? First matchup, once again, is going to be up against a Bronzong. Seems to be a very common theme going with Bronzong here. Guess I can count that prediction very accurate. With that, we're going to go ahead and fire off a grass knot their way. We are actually able to clear out their first shield, so I'll take that. With that, I'm going to go ahead and pay in kind with my own shield because I'm assuming payback is coming our way. Yep. No, thank you. I would like to respectfully decline your payback there. Thank you very much. Rather not deal with it as much as I can. With that, they're going to come in with the Gallade Rock and Charm. Probably not the greatest idea for me to bring in Latias, but I did anyway. And we were still able to clear it out with our Dragon Breath at the very least. But with that, though, they're coming in with a Galarian Slow King. Rocking Confusion. Oh, buddy. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and clear out a... Let's see if we can... Curbs, hello and welcome to the stream. I see you're in need of a cult name. I have many a question, but... why not Curb? Let's see. The pink orbs. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to think of things related to Kirby. The Poyos. Why not the Poyos? I don't know. Oh, we come with code names. Ooh, we are able to finish off the Bronzong with one final overheat, and we are able to clear out or secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's all around. Sounds like a sports team. It does sound like the Alaskan Poyos. Yes. There you go. It's a sports team. It's the sports team of your cult, the Alaskan Poyos. The Devourers. I don't know. For a bit of context, sorry, Purple. Oh, okay. I don't even know. Yeah, I think Alaskan Poyos is as good as I'm getting. Well, Poyos, the Alaskan is apparently have been unknowingly growing a cult following. I don't know whether or not Well, I can't help you out there. Should I say congrats? I don't know. I don't know how one responds to a sudden growth of a cult following. I've still got a petition for the Alaskan Pollos, though. Neither do I. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright. If anything else comes to my mind for cold names, I guess, I'll let you know. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into match number 4, if you don't mind. We'll see if we can get ourselves victory number 3 of this set, as we are currently 2 wins, 1 loss. I apparently earned a heart with my buddy, and I didn't even realize. Anyway. But in any event, let's go ahead and jump right into match number 4, which is going to be up against McGill-escation. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, they're going to be starting out with a Galarian Rapidash. The only thing to really keep an eye out for is going to be, it could possibly no Mega Horn, which is going to hurt quite a bit, but assuming, yep, this is going to be Body Slam, which still hurts, but it's not the end of the world. And then we're going to fire off a Grass Knot. Currently talking about how we're going to take on the Australian government and own Australia. Well, I guess best of luck with your plans. Well, while you go forth with the plotting, I'm gonna go ahead and switch out for my Victini against their newly switched in Bronzong. Alright, go ahead on out. Alright, Curves, it's been fun. Best of luck with your Australian takeover. Let me know if you get any new names for the cult. I shall be here. Excuse me. And with that, they seem to be firing off on all Psyshock cylinders. And with that, we got 2 V-Creates up and running. Let's go ahead and fire off the first of 2. See if we can able to clear out. Yep, we clear out the second shield. Can we get to the other one? Yes, we can. Turns our Victini into an absolute glass cannon, but at the very least, we are able to damage the Bronzong well into the red. Go ahead and switch out Victini, save him for another time, and bring in the Latias, who is going to be taking out this Psyshock. Alright, and with that, the Bronzong is gone, but in comes the Shadow Lugia, rocking Dragon Tail. Oh my goodness. And before my Latias meets its inevitable demise, it actually does manage to clear out the Lugia before, well, again, its inevitable demise. And with that, Rapidash does finish off the Latias. RIP, you have served well. But Cresselia is coming back with the Grass Knot. And I believe, yep, this is enough to clear out the Rapidash and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. Excuse me. GG's all around. Got something in my throat today. Good time for a water break. You know how it goes. Don't wait too late to hydrate. Anyway. Alright, so at the very least we are ending this set on a positive note, but let's see if we can end this with a glorious 4 wins out of 5 as we go into our final match of this set against Pablo Gadeth, I believe. Assuming that's how it's going to go. With that, our first matchup is going to be up against a Claydol. Hello, Claydol. Claydol rocking Confusion over here. We're rocking Cycle Cut, I believe. So yeah, not much going on in the fast move department, but we should be seeing a lot of movement going with the charge move department. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and shield out here just in case they're rocking Shadow Ball. They're rocking Earthquake. Okay, definitely something different. Probably would have done some pretty nasty neutral damage if anything, but nonetheless. Possibly could have tanked, but I'm not 100%. Don't quote me on that. With that, we did manage to land ourselves one Grass Knot. Let's see if we can land a second one or take out their second shield. Okay, we do manage to land both Grass Knots there. And with that, they're going to be coming in with the Mr. Rhyme. Coming in with the spice today. Bringing in the ice types. Let's go. Alright, with that, we do actually manage to clear out their second shield here. I will go ahead and save my second shield for a future one. See if we can tank out this next attack from Mr. Rhyme. It is Icy Wind, so we do indeed survive it. We're not looking all too great in terms of health, but we are still alive, and we do still have an opportunity to fire off one Grass Knot their way. Get them well into the yellow. I'm not 100% sure if we can make it to... Oh, no. Probably got a little too greedy there. Attempted to land the final Grass Knot there, but unfortunately we did not manage to get there in time. With that though, we are now up against with our fire type Victini. With that, let's go ahead and actually let's try to tank it out one more time. It is Icy Wind again. Does get us well into the yellow. Not a particularly ideal place to be, but now that we have two V creates set up and ready to go, I'm more than comfortable with firing off at least one their way, clearing out the Mr. Rhyme, and we have ourselves Jirachi closing out. In which case we can fire off another V-Create and switch out real quick for Latias before our piece of paper, once known as Victini, gets absolutely demolished by that Jirachi. Jirachi, another steel type that I forgot about, my apologies. With that, Jirachi's gonna fire off Doom Desire, in which case we'll use up our final shield there, and while it wasn't very effective, we managed to Dragon Breath Jirachi right off the field and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we managed to start the night off with a respectable 4 wins out of 5. So let's go ahead and claim these 430 Stardust, this Sinnoh Stone. We got an encounter with the male Frillish. I think I'll just go ahead and Pineapple you. Yep. Alright, with that we got ourselves a brand new Frillish. Let's see what your stats are. Actually pretty good, but I'm going to transfer you out anyway. Now with that we can also claim these 3 rare candies, and we have successfully made it to rank 9. And got ourselves a cool 1680 Stardust. Ayo. Yeah, there we go. Excuse me. Solid way to start off the night. We got ourselves 4 wins out of 5 with that team. Definitely gonna experiment with that team more sometime in the future. But for now, we do have 3 other teams that we can experiment with. So we'll go ahead and keep on keeping on. Okay, so we'll head back here. Yep, so while we did start off strong with 4 wins out of 5, let's see if we can continue this positive momentum as we go into our next set. As we jump into the basic rewards, jump back into Psychic Cup, and this time around we're going to be starting out with our brand new shiny flex in the form of Malamar, rocking, I believe it was, I know for sure the charge move is Foul Play. I think the fast move Psycho Cut. I'm not 100% sure. We will find out in a moment. But I do know that Hypno is rocking Confusion as well as Thunder Punch. While the most optimal move would be Fire Punch. I am not willing to spend all those charge TMs trying to get it. But we do also have Shadow Ball at the ready, so we do have that set and locked. And closing out is Galarian Slowbro, and definitely not wanting to deal with any psychic types actually rocking Psychic, or Claydol for that matter. But I believe they're rocking Poison Jab as well as, I think, Sludge Bomb and Psychic, I believe. I don't know why I'm blanking out on the moves for this team. I guess we'll learn together as we jump into our first match of this set. Alright, match number 1 is going to be up against the 7th Fox. I don't remember battling the first 6, but okay. Alright, 7th Fox has sent out a Jirachi. Into which case, okay, we are indeed rocking Psycho Cut. Good to know, good to know. With that, let's go ahead and fire off the first of many foul plays their way. Ooh, get them well into the yellow there. And with that, just to see how tanky, or not as tanky, Malamar can be. Let's see if we can tank out this Doom Desire. Gets us well into the yellow there, but it is what it is. Ooh, with that, they have swapped out for their Gardevoir, into which case I have decided to swap in for my Hypno. Admittedly, this probably would have been one of the few times that Galarian Slowbro would have been pretty super effective here, but the Gardevoir is rocking Confusion, so that probably would have taken some good chunks out of my health as well. So, you know, I guess if there's any positive that we can take from this is that Galarian Slowbro lives to not deal with Confusion for another day. I guess that's the big takeaway here. Alright, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Thunder Punch. We actually do manage to clear out both of their shields here. I am going to go ahead and see if my Hypno can tank out this next attack. It is going to be Psychic. It's not very effective, but alright, with that, ooh, they are going to come in with their own Hypno, into which case I can fire off a Shadow Ball their way. It's not going to kill them, I don't think, but it's going to get them well into the red, I believe, or into the yellow. Guess I'll take that. With that, I will go ahead and swap right back into Malamar here. Let's go ahead and fire off a foul play. Get that Hypno right on out of here. We don't need to deal with that Hypno. And with that, Jirachi has returned to the field. We do have one more foul play to fire off, so we'll go ahead and send that their way. Clear them out, and then the only one left to deal with is the Gardevoir. In which case, we have one last foul play, and while this one's not going to be as effective, should still be enough to clear out the Gardevoir and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's, GG's all around. Excuse me. Alright. So far, off to a great start. Didn't even need to bust out the Galarian Slowpoke, so far so good there. Got to chillax a little bit there. Yeah, let's see if we can keep this going as we go into match number 2 against Dantiers. Alright, Dantiers, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Latias. Oof, they are going to be rocking Charm. I forgot that Latias can know Charm. With that, ooh, we are going to be up against a Delphox. Interesting, interesting. That we'll go ahead and fire off a sludge bomb their way. Managed to clear out at least one shield. Alright, with that, we are getting dangerously into the yellow, but we will go ahead and shield out here. It's going to be Fire Blast. Well, no matter where my health was, I'm pretty sure that would have pretty much one-shot me right off the map. So, with that, let's go ahead and fire off another Sludge Bomb. And with that, we actually do manage to clear out the Delphox. With that, next mon they're going to bring in is the Kanto Slowbro. In which case, I will bring back Malamar. I believe no matter what it throws at us, we should be able to tank out at least one charge move it throws our way. Your guess is as good as mine if we're going to be able to tank out the second. With that, they are actually going to go ahead and bring back the Latias, into which case we are going to need to shield out this next attack, first and foremost, because you definitely don't want... Okay, it's Psychic, so we didn't really need to tank or to shield it, but better safe than sorry. And with that, let's go ahead and gain a little bit of extra energy here. There we go. And with that, we're going to go ahead and fire off the Shadow Ball first and foremost. Get that Latias right on out of here. And with that, with one more confusion, yep, we do manage to get to a Thunder Punch. Don't think it's going to be enough to kill the Slowbro, but we should be able to do some pretty good super effective damage at the very least. Get it well into the yellow. And with that, I'm pretty sure we're going to be saying goodbye to our Hypno here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. Alright, and with that, our final mon is going to be Malamar, who does have Foul Play at the ready and should be, and fingers crossed, this is enough to clear out the Slowbro. Yep. The research tasks have confirmed it. We have secured ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so far this team is going strong tonight. We are currently sitting at 2 wins out of 2. So far so good. Let's see if we can keep it going. See if we can keep it going as we go into match number 3, which is going to be up against Moy Sauce. Alright, Moy Sauce, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a shiny flex of their own in the form of Shiny Raichu. Definitely much respects there. It's a very good thing Malamar is not a water type, otherwise things would not be panning out all so well. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Foul Play their way. They will go ahead and shield that one. And to which case, we'll go ahead and respect that and shield out to their next attack. It's going to be Thunder Punch. Didn't have to worry too much there, but you know, rather not risk it. Speaking of not risking it, let's go ahead and shield out one more time as they go ahead and fire off another Thunder Punch. In which case apparently we were sitting in a CMP tie, so we'll go ahead and fire off another Foul Play their way. And with that, we managed to clear out their second shield. Alright, the big question is... Well, the big question was, can I get to Foul Play before they got to Wild Charge? But seems they're saving that for another time. In which case, I will go ahead and respect that. I'm going to go ahead and switch out for my Hypno, who is going to be attempting to tank out this next Doom Desire. I'm assuming it's Doom Desire. Yep. Does get us right into the yellow. So the big question is, can I clear out? Ooh. I got a little too greedy there in terms of trying to generate energy. Let's see if we can tank out one final Doom Desire. Oof, unfortunately, that is going to be a no. With that, can I... Yep, we are able to clear the Jirachi. With that, they're going to bring back the Raichu, but fortunately we do have Foul Play fresh and ready for them. Go ahead and fire that. I'm assuming that will clear out the Raichu. Yep, And with that, the final mon to deal with is going to be a Shadow Mewtwo. And wow, that is certainly a very intimidating foe to deal with. We'll go ahead and fire off a foul play. Oof, pretty much clear out their health right there and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's, GG's all around. Bonus points for intimidation factors and the shiny flex in the form of the shiny Raichu. Gotta respect that, gotta respect that. But fortunately, we were still able to come out with a win. Alright, so far, so good. And at the very least, we're guaranteed to end this on a positive win-loss set, so definitely take that. With that, let's go ahead and keep on keeping on. Let's see if we can get ourselves win number 4 in this set as we go into match number 4, which is going to be up against Eltoom Keepa 639. Alright, Eltoom Keepa, what do you got? First matchup is going to be against a Shadow Shiny Metagross. Now that is certainly something. That is certainly a sight for sore eyes right there. With that, they're definitely packing quite a punch with Bullet Punch. But we'll go ahead and shield out this next one because I'm going to assume that this next attack is going to be Meteor Mash. Yep. Definitely don't want to deal with that as much as I can. Thank you very much. Ooh, with that, they're actually going to switch out for their own Malamar. To which case I'm going to go ahead and fire off Dark Pulse right into them. And I'll go ahead and bring in the Galarian. Bring in the Galarian Slowbro. Let's see if we can tank out this next attack. The answer is probably no, but, you know. Oof. The answer is barely. The answer is actually barely. But we do live, we do get a Sludge Bomb going, and we do actually manage to clear out the Malamar at the very least. So I will take that. Thank you very much. With that, ooh, their next mon is going to be a Victini, into which case I will bring back Malamar. I'm feeling good with the Malamar so far, so we're going to go ahead and stick it out for now. Let's go ahead and shield out this next attack. Okay, it is going to be V-Create, into which case we are going to... Can I switch? I can switch! Alright, so Hypno is up front and center. We're going to try and tank out. Yep, it's going to be Meteor Mash. Ooh, does get us well into the yellow. So unfortunate there. Well, let's see if we can generate enough energy. At the very least, we have enough to fire off a Thunder Punch their way. Let's see if at the very least we can take out their final shield. Yes, we do. And with that, we do have the remainder of our Malamar. Let's go ahead and fire off one foul play their way. Hopefully this is enough to clear out the... Yep, it is enough to clear the Metagross. And with that, we just have the remainder of Victini. Let's see how much foul play is able to deal here. Oof, and it actually is enough to clear out Victini. Malamar coming in clutch near the end. GG's. GG's all around. Oh my goodness. Okay. That came in a lot closer than I was expecting it to. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was down to the wire right there. But Malamar putting in the work today. Malamar putting in the work today. Getting us 4 wins out of 4, matching us with the last set of the previous set of today. So far it's been solid. Been holding strong, holding up well. Let's see if we can close this out with one final win as we go into match number 5 against Still Fike. Still Fake? Still Fike. Okay. In any event, first matchup is going to be up against a Bronzong. Alright, so with that, I believe they are rocking Feint Attack. And with that, we'll go ahead and respect your Dark type moves with our Dark type move in the form of Foul Play. Went ahead and tanked it like the champ they are. No. And with that, I am going to go ahead and shield out here because I'm assuming they're going to be coming in with the payback. Ooh, they're coming in with the bulldoze. Okay, okay. I respect that. I respect that. With that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off another Foul Play their way. I'm assuming... Oh, with that, we actually do take out the Bronzong. Alright, ooh, with that, they're coming in hot with the Charmin Shadow Gardevoir, into which case we can come in with the Galarian Slowpoke. With that, though, they do have the proper response in the form of Jirachi. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Sludge Bomb their way. Do practically nothing against them, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and fire off another Sludge Bomb their way. Possibly at the very least get them into the yellow. Yep, there we go. And with that, we are saying goodbye to our Slowpoke there. RIP, buddy, you have served well. With that, we're going to come back with our Malamar. We are going to go ahead and shield here because I don't think I have enough health to tank out a Doom Desire. I definitely do not desire Doom here. Thank you very much. But with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Foul Play their way. And I'm assuming... Oh, we actually do manage to clear out the shield there. Because they do have one final Doom Desire under their belt. Which I think, yep, is enough to clear out Malamar. RIP, buddy, you have served well. And with that, the final Mon that we have to work with is going to be Hypno, who I believe is going to be needing to tank out this Doom Desire. I believe that should get us well into the yellow at the very least. Yeah, there it is. Definitely hurts, but I believe... Ooh, we're coming in close. Okay, we are able to clear out the Jirachi. We do have Gardevoir coming in hot. Let's go ahead and fire off a Thunder Punch their way. See if we can clear out their last shield. We do. And we do indeed have enough for Shadow Ball. Whew. Alright, we do have enough for Shadow Ball. Let's go ahead and fire that one right off. Hopefully this is enough. And it is. And we're able to close out this set 5 of 5 with this team. Whew, okay. There we go, there we go. GG's, GG's all around. Oh. What a way. So far, so good with Psychic Cup. So far, so good. We're doing pretty solid out here. Yeah, with that, we can go ahead and claim this 470 Stardust. Claim this Charge TM. We also got ourselves a Skarmory. Alright, now we got ourselves a brand new Skarmory. Let's check its IVs. Fairly solid. I'm gonna transfer you out anyway. Sorry, buddy. With that, we can claim this 3 rare candy as well as this 940 Stardust. And with that, we've made it to rank 10. Ayo, lucky number 10 with that 2080 Stardust. Let's go. Sorry, I'm being weird. Anyway. Yeah, there we go. 5-0. Whew. Been a while since I've seen one of those. Okay. Yeah, solid team. Solid team. Definitely gotta keep an eye out for that one. May experiment off stream, see if I can get any better performance out of that. Maybe cover for... actually, maybe I might keep this one. I might keep this team for future records. It seems to be serving me very well. Very excellent coverage there. Yeah. We found ourselves a winner for the Psychic Cup. Hey-oh. Probably has some weaknesses that we just didn't encounter in this set, but for now, it's holding up strong. It's holding up strong. Yeah. Well, we'll probably, if I have time throughout the week, or at least for Wednesday and maybe a little bit of Thursday, might test it. I might play around more with that team, see if we can keep getting more wins, more W's. But hopefully I didn't just jinx that team. You know, we'll see. In any event, speaking of which, we're going to be moving on to our next set with a brand new team. Hopefully this team is able to keep up this positive trend, especially because now that we're in rank 10, we are chock full of Stardust rewards. All the Stardust possibilities. So with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and... Do I have? Yep. I'm going to go ahead and use up my premium battle pass for the premium rewards here because, well, at the very least, you know, 1 win is 2 wins in the basic, so... You know, try and capitalize on all these Stardust gains. And the team that's going to be attempting to get us all these Stardust gains, we're going to be starting out with the Surfing Electric Rodent, the Alolan Raichu, rocking Volt Switch, as well as Thunder Punch and Wild Charge. In the middle, we have the ever-present Bronzong, rocking Feint Attack, as well as Payback, and I believe ours is rocking Heavy Slam. And finally, we'll be closing out with Slowbro, rocking Water Gun, as well as Ice Beam and Water Pulse. So, at the very least, we should be able to do some pretty good neutral damage against all them pesky steel types that keep popping up. Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves some good Stardust gains as we go into match number 1 of this set against Ale Barcelos. AO Barcelos? Something like that. Alright, they're going to be starting out with a Shiny Flex in the form of Galarian Rapidash. And with that, they've actually decided to swap out for Slowbro. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and keep on keeping on with my Raichu. With that, we are able to do some pretty nice damage with Volt Switch. I'm going to go ahead and shield out this one because Raichu is starting to look a little bit on the pale side. The fragility of Raichu is starting to show a little bit here. The fragility of Raichu is starting to show a little. Let's go ahead and fire off another Thunder Punch. We are actually able to clear out the Slowbro at the very least. With that, they are coming back with a vengeance with Galarian Rapidash. Let's go ahead and risk it all here real quick with a quick little Wild Charge. Ooh, and we are actually able to clear the Rapidash. And with that, the final one to deal with is going to be Claydol, into which case I switched out for Bronzong. Not the best of switches, I'm not gonna lie to you, but you know, it is what it is. In any event, let's go ahead and fire off Payback. It is also worth noting that it is a Shiny Flex Claydol, by the way. BT Dubs, it is a Shiny Flex Claydol. With that, I thought I was going to bait them out of their charge move, but they've read right through me there. And with that, it looks like my Slowbro is going to need to tank out whatever charge move that is throwing our way. First one's going to be Shadow Ball. I'm assuming the second is probably going to be Shadow Ball as well. Ooh, got them well. So close, but hopefully we're able to tank out this next Shadow Ball. Oh, we are actually. Woo! Got a little bit sloppy on the play there, I'm not gonna lie to you, but we did manage to still secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's all around. I made a lot of questionable decisions in that last round. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you know, we managed to still secure the victory there, so happy about that. GG's. Shout out to their shiny flexes on that one. Shiny flex Rapidash and shiny flex Claydol. Respect that. I wonder if they were planning to switch in for Claydol first, but they accidentally put in Slowbro. I can see that. Anyway, enough speculation. Let's go ahead and jump into match number 2 of this set. And I'll go ahead and grab some. I'll grab water later as we go into match number 2 against Kings X Carl. Alright, Kings X Carl, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against Xatu. Just kidding, it's going to be up against a Malamar, into which case I'm going to switch out for my Slowbro, who is able to put in a good amount of damage right off the bat with Water Gun. Let's see if we can tank out this foul play. Gets us well into the yellow, but we are able to survive that one. I am going ahead and shield though, because we are not able to survive a second foul play. Thank you very much. As much as I want to believe in Slowbro, unfortunately that is not something that we are capable of doing. That will go ahead and fire an Ice Beam their way, clear out their shield there, and with that we should be able to, at the very least, get them well into the red there. But with that, I'm going to be saying goodbye to my Slowbro here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Bronzong, who is going to be using up my second shield here because, well, don't want it to try and tank out foul play, if I had to be honest with you. But with that, they actually do switch out for their Xatu here. Into which case, I'm going to bring in Alolan Raichu here real quick to tank out their next charge move. I'm assuming it's going to be Ominous Wind. We're well into the yellow here, but you know, we are still alive. We are still kicking. Let's go ahead and fire off a Thunder Punch their way. Clear out their Xatu there. RIP, buddy. With that, they are going to be coming in with the Shadow Gardevoir. And with that... oh, excuse me. Let's go ahead and fire off a charge move their way. We're going to try and see if we can get them with the Heavy Slam. But we do manage to clear out their final shield there at the very least. Let's go ahead and fire off one final Heavy Slam their way, clear out their Gardevoir. But I do think we have one final Mon to deal with right afterwards. But Feint Attack is enough to clear out the remainder of their Malamar. And we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's all around. Excuse me. Started dying there for a second. Yeah, alright. Hopefully I'll be able to survive to the end of this set. Anyway, so far we are 2 for 2. Let's go ahead and see if we can go 3 for 3 as we go into our next match. Alright, this next match is going to be against Wombalation. Alright, Wombalation, what do you got? First matchup is going to be the Mirror against their Alolan Raichu. That's absolutely incredible. It does feel like we are experiencing a little bit of technical difficulties. We do have a little bit too much electricity on the field. With that, actually, I'm going to try and tank this out, see if they're going Hail Mary on this. Nope, they're going Thunder Punch. I, on the other hand, am Hail Marying this. Let's go. Wild Charge. Hit him hard. Okay. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and switch out for my Bronzong here. I'm assuming they don't have enough for Wild Charge. Yep, it's going to be Thunder Punch. Does get us pretty deep in... Well, we're still in the green, which is very good, but... we are taking a fairly good amount of damage here. With that, they are going to fire off the Wild Charge here. And with that, we are actually able to clear out the Alolan Raichu. R.I.P. buddy. With that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Bronzong, into which case I'm going to go ahead and see if I can bait out their last shield with Heavy Slam. Yes, we are. With that, I'm actually not sure if I'm actually able to get to... I'm actually not able to get to any charge moves right after that. So that's rather unfortunate. But nonetheless, we'll go ahead and bring in the Slowbro. I'll go ahead and shield out this next attack here, because whether Heavy Slam, we need to worry, but payback is definitely something we do not want to deal with. Thank you very much. That. Oh, there we go. Took a little bit of time, but we did manage to get to our next charge move in the form of Water Pulse. And with that, we are able to clear out the Bronzong. And with that, the final mon that we need to deal with is going to be the Victini, who's probably going to pack quite a punch with what I'm assuming is going to be V-Create in just a moment. Yep, there it is. With that, we are actually going to go ahead and switch out for our Alolan Raichu here, who is going to tank out their final charge move here. Let's go up their V-Create here. Hopefully we have enough health. Unfortunately we did not have enough health to close out the Slowbro. Not close out the Victini. We came close, but unfortunately just didn't have enough in us to secure the victory. So RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's all around. Alright, so with that, activated Siri. With that, we are currently 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's see if we can get to 3 wins as we go into our next match with Signal No 808. I'm assuming that's supposed to be signal number 808. I'm assuming. But in any event, next matchup is going to be up against a Lunatone, who is using the ever tried and true throw more rocks at us. Now with that, we're going to go ahead and see if we can Hail Mary a Wild Charge real quick. And we actually are. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and actually switch out for the Bronzong, who is able to close out the Lunatone. With that, the next opponent is going to be a Malamar, who is going to be very generous in providing some foul plays our way. Does get us some pretty nasty damage there, but with that, they actually switched out. Perfect timing as they managed to switch out for the Shadow Gardevoir. With that, Gardevoir is going to be, he's going to be pretty much wiping out my Bronzong there. With that, let's go ahead and fight their fast attack damage with our fast attack damage in the form of Water Gun. With that, actually, I'm going to go ahead and use up my first shield here. That, I'm gonna go ahead and switch out for Alolan Raichu, who actually does tie out with the Gardevoir. That's pretty hilarious, actually. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off an Ice Beam their way, clear out their final shield. And with that, I don't think we actually have enough in us to actually finish off the Malamar, but fingers crossed, we still have... There may be hope. There may be a light at the end of this tunnel, and it may be Ice Beam. I'm not sure. Nope. Unfortunately, Dark Pulse or Foul Play is too fast for us. It's cleared out my Slowbro. Unfortunately, that's going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. All right, so with that, we are currently sitting at a tie, 2 wins, 2 losses. Oh, sorry. I wanted to finish off the rest of the water there. Rehydrate before our final match. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can, at the very least, end this on a positive win-loss. You know, get ourselves just a little bit more Stardust before we move on. Yeah, our final match for this set is going to be Ost 2211, I think it was. Rocking the Buzzwole shirt, by the way. Alright, and first matchup is going to be up against the Shadow Gardevoir. We're definitely hurting each other quite a bit with our fast moves, at the very least. So let's go ahead and fire off a Thunder Punch their way, see if we can at least clear out a shield. Yes, we can. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and switch out for my Bronzong, who is able to tank out these charms like nobody's business. Alright, and with that, next mon is going to be a Malamar. Malamar once again gracing us with its presence. With that, we'll go ahead and fire Payback their way, get some pretty good neutral damage going there. Alright, with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out this next one. I'm assuming it's going to be Foul Play once again. And I'm assuming they actually have a second one charged up and ready to go. If I had to take a guess. Up there it is. I was about to say, like, there's no way that they don't have one already at the ready, but... Sorry, excuse me. Well, in any event, we went ahead and use up our second shield there. Let's go ahead and fire Heavy Slam their way, clear out their Malamar. And with that, they're actually going to respond with their own Bronzong. In which case, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Slowbro for some good old-fashioned neutral damage. There's a possibility they're experiencing technical difficulties. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, no, that's technical difficulties on my end. My apologies. Totally missed out on that one. But in any event, let's go ahead and bring back the Alolan Raichu, who... well, unfortunately got Feint attacked right into Oblivion, and I think this Bronzong is actually going to be closing out our Bronzong with one final Payback. So unfortunately, their Bronzong has managed to sweep my entire team. Who knows, if I kept firing, we may have, you know, put up a better fight, but it is what it is. So RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Alright, so with that, unfortunately, this is going to be our negative win-loss of tonight. Hopefully our only, but we'll see. Final team's not great. Sorry, I probably shouldn't be smack-talking my final team before it actually appears. I have faith. I have some faith. But for now, this team, unfortunately, got us only 2 wins out of 5. Not terrible, but not great. Seems to be my go-to phrasing for this particular win-loss ratio. It's not terrible. It's not the worst that can happen, but it's not ideal. In any event, we'll go ahead and claim this 3,000 Stardust here. If it comes back, thank you. Another 1,500 and another 1,500. And at the very least, we still managed to make it our way to rank 11 and secure ourselves another 3360 Stardust. So all in all, can't complain there. Can't complain there. Alright, so far, all in all, so far we've been having pretty positive results in the Psychic Cup. We did manage to start out with 4 wins out of 5, leading right on into our second set, which got ourselves a solid 5-0. But unfortunately, our luck has run out a little bit, or starting to run out when going into set 3. Sorry, I'm mixing up all my terminologies tonight, as we only got 2 wins out of 5. And not great, but not terrible, I guess. Okay. It's okay. It's mid. I guess you can say it's mid. Alright, but before we call it a night, we do have one final team that we can test out. See if we can get ourselves a little bit of redemption before we close out the night. So we'll go ahead and jump right back on into here. Let's go ahead and jump right into basic rewards because we don't have that. Well, there is Stardust incentive, but it's not as alluring as the rank 10 ones, at least to me. So let's go ahead and jump into basic rewards. We're going to jump into the Psychic Cup, and our final team of the night is going to be Claydol, rocking a Mud Slap, as well as I believe Rock Tomb and Earth Power. Definitely going a bit neutral there. I wanted to try and grab Shadow Ball, but I was losing a lot of charge TMs, admittedly, trying to get it, so Earth Power it is. In the middle, we have the ever-potent Charmer, Gardevoir, rocking Charm, as well as Shadow Ball and the exclusive move Synchronoise. Synchronoise is probably not going to see the light of day in this one. Maybe Shadow Ball might, but we'll see. And finally, we'll be closing out with Defense Form Deoxys, rocking Counter and Thunderbolt. I believe it's Thunderbolt. For that, that good neutral coverage against all them pesky steals. Alright, but anyway, let's see how this team does as we find our first match. Alright, with that, first matchup for this set is going to be against Flavory Flav. Alright, Flavory Flav, what you got? First roundup is going to be against a Victini, so we actually have a pretty solid start there. Alright, with that, Mud Slap is definitely taking its sweet time getting to anything. With that, they've decided to save their Victini for another day as we go ahead and fire off an Earth Power, get them well into, not the red. We got some good damage in, but we managed to finish them off, the Malamar, with our charming Gardevoir. With that, we are now face to face with a Shiny Flex, Shiny Flex Bronzong. Oh my goodness. How can I forget one of the most prevalent Pokemon in the Psychic Cup? How does one just simply forget the existence of Bronzong? I don't even know. I can't even. Anyway, with that, we're going to be saying goodbye to our Gardevoir here. R.I.P. buddy, you have served well. And with that, we're going to go ahead and respond with a Defense Deoxys, who is able to pack some neutral counter damage against this Bronzong. With that, I will go ahead and shield out this next one. I'm assuming it's going to be Payback once again. Yep, it's going to be another Payback. And with that, we should be able to, we're able to close out the Bronzong here. And with that, the final one to deal with is going to be Victini. I'm going to go ahead and shield out here because V-Create packs quite a punch. Not gonna lie. With that, let's go ahead and fire off a Thunderbolt their way. Clear out their last shield, and with that, we're going to bring back Claydol, who is able to Mud Slap Victini right off the battlefield. And with that, we're able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so once again, off to a good start. Got ourselves 1 out of 1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we go into our next match of this set, which is going to be up against 6-7 Kevin. Alright, 6-7 Kevin, what do you got? First matchup once again is going to be a Victini, so Claydol is really feeling the leads today, not gonna lie. really feeling stoked about all these Victini leads. Let's see if I'm gonna go ahead and block it. Yeah, we've done some pretty nasty neutral damage. Actually, let's see if we can tank one. I want to know if Claydol is able to tank at least one V create. The answer is yes. Technically, Claydol is indeed able to survive one V create. It probably doesn't want to try and tank another. That is for certain. In any event, we are now face to face with a Malamar, into which case I'm going to go ahead and shield out this upcoming foul play, because I'm not sure if Gardevoir has enough health to actually tank it out, even if it is neutral damage, admittedly. Well, I guess we'll find out, as they actually do have another foul play up and ready to go. So the answer is yes. Once again, we are able to tank out one foul play. That's as far as that goes. Oof. Okay, that spells trouble for us. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a little concerning. With that, we're going to bring back Claydol, who is, I'm assuming, going to be tanking out. Oh, it's going to be Heavy Slam, so they are saving a bit of energy there. So RIP, buddy, you have served well. With that, we're going to bring in the defense form Deoxys. We're going to go ahead and fire off a Thunderbolt their way. With that, we're either going to take out the last shield or take out the Victini. We do actually take out the Victini. And with that, I believe they are going to be firing off a payback our way, and I'm not sure if Defense Deoxys has enough bulk to survive it. We do, but not really enough to really do anything afterwards. So, RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we are currently sitting at 1 win, 1 loss. Let's see if we can pick ourselves back up into the positives. Go for our second win in this third set, or in this third battle of this final set, which is going to be against, excuse me, Jeff Bat 71. Alright, Jeff Bat, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Raichu, which Claydol is very happy to deal with. Thank you very much. Surprisingly, they are going to stick it out, which tells me that there's a possibility that their Raichu knows Grass Knot, into which case I will go ahead and shield out here. Oh no, they're firing off Wild Charge. Alright, well, I respect the baiting. I respect the jebaiting. So with that, the Raichu is no more, but now the Bronzong is here to play, but we're coming in hot with the Earth Power, and we're actually able to clear out the Bronzong there. And with that, the final mon to deal with is going to be Malamar, into which case I can bring in my Gardevoir to deal with. With that, we'll go ahead and shield out here, shield out at least one foul play. There we go. And with that, we should be able to... Yep, we are able to... Kind of feel bad because we actually swept that one, but we were able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. I think the matchups were just on our side that time around. What can I say? Alright, so there we go. 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's see if we can get our 3rd win in our 4th battle of our final set. Once we find our 4th opponent. There they are. Alright, so 4th match is going to be up against Voltet. Voltet. Alright, first roundup is going to be up against a Victini. And with that, they're going to be switching out for a Claydol, into which case I'm going to switch out for the Defense Deoxys, which was probably the worst switch-in I have ever done in my entire life. because I have no moves that actually deal any damage against this freaking Claydol. Why did I do this? I don't know. I'm just gonna blame it on the fact that it's late and I can't think at this point. I can't help it, I'm just tired. That's my excuse. That's my excuse going into this. So with that, yeah, we'll just go ahead and fire off another Thunderbolt their way, get them into the yellow at the very least. With that, I'm assuming we're going to be seeing Shadow Balls coming our way, so we'll go ahead and shield out here. I'm fairly certain Gardevoir is not able to handle Shadow Ball. And with that, we'll go ahead and charm this Claydol right on out of here. There we go. And with that, we are now going to be dealing with a Galarian Rapidash rocking Fairy Wind. And with that, we're going to go ahead and shield out here. It's going to be Psychic. Interesting. And with that, they're going to be coming back with the Victini. I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Shadow Ball their way. Clear out at least one of their shields. And with that, we're going to bring back the Claydol. Who is, I'm assuming, going to be taking out... they have been building a good amount of energy, so it could be possible they're going to do 2 V-Creates in a row. I'm not 100% certain. Nope, they are. They're going for it. They're going for it. I can respect. With that, I think we're going to be saying goodbye to our Claydol here. RIP, buddy. You have served well. With that, at the very least, we are able to finish off the Victini with Charm. And, ooh, are we able to finish them? Yep. Woo! Sneaky suspicion they might have had maybe like 1 or 2 Fairy Winds away from a Body Slam, but fortunately we were able to charm it before they got to it. So with that, victory number 3 secured. GG's. GG's all around. Cutting it a little close there, but you know, and with probably that was definitely one of, if not the worst switch-ins I've ever done in my time playing Go Battle League. I'm sorry you had to see that. But we managed to pull through at the end. So I guess there's that. I guess there's that. Alright, but excuse me. Okay, I believe with that, this marks the one final match for tonight before I can go ahead and call it a night. On the plus side, we're guaranteed positive win-loss, but let's see if we can close out with one final 4-1 as we go into our last match against Macomb 97. Alright, Macomb, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against Victini. How original. No, I'm kidding. And with that, they have decided to stick it out this time around, so I can definitely respect that. With that, I'm going to go ahead and tank it out. I'm hoping it's going to be, it's going to be V-Create, and we are able to tank that out fairly well. Okay. Yep, there we go. Well, we ran into a little bit of technical difficulties there, but I'm assuming we won out the charge move with the Earth Power. Fire that their way. Ooh, with that, they're going to bring in the Shadow Gardevoir, into which case I will bring in my Standard Gardevoir, into which case my health manages to very barely win out against their Gardevoir there. So I'll take that. And with that, their final one to deal with is going to be their Shiny Flex in the form of Bronzong, in which case I will respond with the defense form of Deoxys. Getting some pretty decent neutral damage going with counter, and let's see if we can get some more good neutral damage with Thunderbolt. Right. Or take out the final shield. I'll take that too. Alright, with that, let's go ahead and shield out. Okay, it's going to be Heavy Slam. Let's see, let's go ahead and... They did bring back the Victini. It is going to be firing off V-Create. Definitely don't want to deal with that as much as I possibly can. Thank you very much. Ah, shoot. I made a mistake. I made a critical error. Oh, no. Alright, well. There goes my Deoxys. Is Claydol have enough health to take out both the Victini and the Bronzong? Ooh, the answer is unfortunately no. The Bronzong was prepared with the charge move. The Heavy Slam is hit by Claydol, and unfortunately we're going to be ending tonight on a loss. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. I mainly got a little bit too greedy near the end with the energy charge there, but I guess it is what it is. Alright, well, in any event, we can go ahead and... We still got 3 wins out of 5, so... Ended on a positive note. We got ourselves the 530 Stardust, we got ourselves a Charge TM, and we got ourselves another Skarmory. There we go. Brand new Skarmory. Marks our 3rd day streak. I'll take that. Okay, IVs. I'm going to transfer you out. And with that, we can claim these rank rewards, into which case we are now well over halfway to rank 12. And we got a cool 18-19 Stardust out of it. I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright, so all in all, with tonight's sets, we managed to start out strong with 4 wins out of 5. We managed to continue even stronger with 5 wins out of 5. Then we ran into a little bit of a rough patch with set number 3 with 2 wins out of 5. And finally we closed out with, on the very least, a positive set with 3 wins out of 5. So, all in all, I actually managed to do a lot better in the Psychic Cup than I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was not expecting this performance, but we made it through. We got it done. Definitely have a couple of teams that I want to test out, off stream before the Psychic Cup officially ends. May or may not post those results over on YouTube via YouTube Shorts, but or maybe it was its own standalone video. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I guess that pretty much concludes it for tonight. Thank you very much to all of you who tuned in to this stream. Thank you very much for Curbs for hopping in for a little bit. Best of luck with your apparently growing cult following that's trying to take over Australia. Not sure where to go with that, but best of luck, I guess. If you do want to catch future streams, you can always subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Twitch. If you also want other ways to keep up to date with our stream schedules, as well as any last minute cancellations or reschedulings, you can always follow us on our social medias, Twitter and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. And finally, for any Twitch exclusive streams, if you want to catch the full VODs of those, you can always check out our sister channel, Voyage Archives. With all of that said and done, thank you once again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. See you.